welcome. In this video, I'm going to be going over my development environment for working with algorithms and data structures in TypeScript. Currently, Leetcode doesn't accept TypeScript submissions, so everything that we do in TypeScript is actually going to have to be compiled down to JavaScript before we can submit it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is actually install TypeScript. You can do this by typing npm install-g TypeScript. This should install TypeScript onto your machine. Now, let's talk a little bit about organization. I'm going to create two new directories, one called src for source, and the other one called build. I'm going to primarily be coding in TypeScript in source, and I want everything to be automatically compiled to JavaScript in build. Now, to automate this process, you can type in tsc-init. It should create a TypeScript configuration file right here. Now, look at these two lines, out directory and root directory. I'm going to uncomment them out. Now, everything in our root directory should automatically be compiled out into our out directory. Therefore, in my root directory, I'm going to point it at my src folder for source. And the out directory should obviously be pointing at build. Now I'm going to save that. Now if I type in tsc-w, it should enter us into watch mode. Now you'll see an error here, and that's because we actually haven't created a file yet. So if I go to src, create new file, and type in index.ts, we should theoretically see our JavaScript file in our build folder. And there it is. Now we're still in watch mode, so everything that we do in our TypeScript file should be reflected in our JavaScript file. So let's test that by console logging hello world. If I switch over to my JavaScript file, there you see it, hello world. Now, if we actually want to run our JavaScript file, we're going to have to exit watch mode and then type in node build to enter our build folder /index.js. And there you see it, hello world. Now I'm going to clear my log and I'm going to create a package.json file. You can do it by typing npm init-y. And there you see it. Now I'm going to install two modules by typing npm install-s nodemon concurrently. Nodemon is our automatic code runner. It is what is actually going to be running our JavaScript file. Concurrently will allow us to run multiple scripts at the same time. Let me show you real quick what nodemon actually does. So if I open up my build folder, I should see my index.js. I'm going to type in my terminal nodemon build/index.js. You should see hello world. Now within my JavaScript file, any changes that I make should automatically be ran. So I type in an exclamation mark, you should see this exclamation mark reflected in the terminal. So I'll press it right now and save. And there you see it. You see an exclamation mark. But the problem is here, we want to be building in TypeScript. We have to automate this and automate our watch function. In our package.json, I'm going to create those scripts. The first one is going to build. So I'm going to type in start:build. This is actually going to be running our watch function. So we're going to type in tsc-w. For my second script, it's going to be our nodemon function. So we're going to type in start:run. And for this value, I'm going to type in nodemon build/index.js. Now, the third script is actually going to run these two scripts simultaneously. So we're going to type in start. So the value is going to be concurrently npm start:*. And I'm going to save that. Now in my terminal, I can run the script by typing npm start. So let's go to our TypeScript file and test this out. In my source folder, I'm going to open up my index.ts. In hello world, I'm going to add a couple words. say hello world again. And I'm going to save that. Once I save, you should see that it is automatically run. If I go to my JavaScript file, you should see the changes reflected as well. So there you go. So that's how you build and run simultaneously. Now let's talk a little bit more about organization. Now I don't want to be writing our algorithms exclusively in index. It can get quite crowded here. I would rather organize my code in categories. For example, in my source folder, I could have a category for tree algorithms, and I'll have a tree directory like so. I might also have a linked list category, and I'll have a linked list category like so. And within each of these directories, I can have the appropriate algorithms. So within the trees directory, I can have, for example, some tree algorithm. And then within here, I can have the tree algorithm. And then this would be called within index.ts. For example, I could have my tree algorithm set up like this. And within my index.ts file, I could import that file and run it. And if I run npm start, I should see tree algo because it is pulling from the tree algorithm. This way I can organize my code and not have everything crowded in one file. Well, thanks for watching. That's pretty much it. I hope you find this video useful. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.